All right, welcome back, everybody. It is me, Burrito. We're doing Imperial Bespin more. It's time for apparently everyone's favorite part from the Rebel Bespin, which is Wingard's headquarters. But now we're doing the Imperial side, so we're going to be going in and doing the sabotaging rather than counteracting it. But first, we're back here in the industrial sector with Agent Cash. Cash, I'll never get that right. He says, "Good to see you again. You continue to amaze me with your work." Thanks, Agent. I'm not going to say it was easy, but it certainly is worth it so far. Anyways, you're pretty good at bootlooking. Your ISB training shows. I added that last part. I'll say, we're officially... I'm glad he agrees. We're officially halfway done with our plan for Cloud City. With phases 1 and 2 done, we can begin phase 3, dealing with the Bespin Wingguard. I like how the phases just coincidentally line up with the axe. Anyways. The next target is to take the Wingguard headquarters. Wonderful. All right. So once I'm inside, what's the plan? Or we can get more info. Let's get more info. That may be. So I told him I already dealt with the Wingguard. He said that may be, but the Wingguard has roughly 12,000 total officers in its ranks. 12,000 men? That's basically an army. Is it? Yeah, I guess. Indeed, in terms of manpower, the Wingguard's numbers are roughly equivalent to that of an Imperial battle group's trooper compliant. Okay, that's probably a lore cut. How exactly am I supposed to deal with an entire army's worth of Wingguards? Don't worry, you don't have to deal with all of them. And remember, not every Wingguard serves in law enforcement. They serve in a wide variety of roles. A good half of their officers serve in logistical positions, air traffic controllers, computer technicians, and such. So I'll only have to deal with half of them. That's still 6,000 people. Like I said, don't worry. I have a plan. I'm sure that during your adventures on the upper levels, you've seen the big complex that serves as the Wingguard headquarters. I have. It's kind of hard to miss. The building is massive. It is, and it's your next target. We're going to get you and a large team of our droids inside the Wingguard headquarters, and you're going to sabotage everything you come across. Any idea of how I get inside? Gaining access will be a simple matter. We'll simply get Captain Blendin to let us in. As a reminder, Captain Blendin is the corrupt official that we did some nefarious things for last time. We reply, "I see," and what should I expect to encounter once inside? I haven't been able to find too much information on that topic. However, it's safe to assume the building will be well defended. You should expect to encounter everything you would in a military installation or bunker. Security turrets, force fields, ray shields, blast doors, and security droids in the very least. Wonderful. All right, so once I'm inside, what's the plan? On Flimsy... What? On Flimsy? What? Hold on. What the hell's Flimsy? Flimsy plast, sometimes shortened to flimsy, was a substance formed into flat, thin sheets suitable for writing on. Oh, so it's an in-canon saying of on paper. Today I learned. On flimsiplast, the plan is simple. Make your way into the control room and in the uppermost level and initiate Isolation Protocol 1, IPO. That will lock down the entire HQ building and disconnect it entirely from all of the other city systems, computer networks, communication channels, databanks, you name it. That does sound comparatively simple. What's the catch? The catch is that the second the HQ is breached, the entire building will go into security lockdown, meaning you'll have to fight your way up to the control room, level by level. Great. That'll be difficult to say the least. Unfortunately so. But don't worry, with our combined experience, me sitting back here doing nothing, and you doing all the work, Captain Blendon and I should be able to guide you through the laborious process and get you to the control room safe and sound. Thanks, Agent. You're really helpful. Make your way up to the surface and head to the Wingguard HQ. I'll contact Captain Blendon and have him head there too. He'll be standing by the main entrance ready to let you inside. I'm on my way. Good luck. All right. Off to the Wingguard headquarters we go. We're here at the Wingguard headquarters. We are heading inside, I guess. Talk to Captain Blendon. Wait, where is he? I guess I have to go inside first. Okay, that's what I saw. So here's Teotihuacan from the Rebel Bespin questline. a leader of Lando's commandos. This is who we talked to when we first come in here. But apparently, we just going to talk to Captain Blendon, and this is the Imperial-related NPC. I didn't think there were two versions of this instance. I just never noticed this guy standing here because, you know, when you come in, you're facing this way. So I'm like, I thought she's the only NPC in here, but no, this guy's here. I just never noticed him. He says, hello again. I didn't expect to see you so soon. Neither did I. Did my agent brief you on the plan? He did. We've got to let a bunch of your crazy droids inside to help you trash the place, and then get you up to the control room on the top floor. Basically, so let's get started. We need a way to get the droids inside. Any ideas? There's a sub-level just beneath us. It runs parallel to one of the corridors on the lower level. If you can have your agent amass the droids in that corridor, we can plow the sub-level's wall. Below the sub-level's wall, not plow. And they can come streaming through. You're lucky I have some breaching charges left over from the generator complex, or this plan would be sunk before it got started. Hey, that's a nice callback to the previous quest. Blendon said, I had a feeling you'd be prepared no matter what. You should be able to get down to the sub-level without arousing suspicion. The Wing Guard doesn't have reason to suspect anyone yet, though that will change once the charges blow and all hell breaks loose. Gonna know, I'll head there ASAP. Just remember to leave the sub-level before you blow the charges. You won't want to be getting injured by the blast, now do we? Okay, what about the Wing Guards down there? I guess we don't care. If I go to Tietikin, it just says she mumbles about something I don't understand. Okay, just curious if she had anything to say to us, but let's go down to the sub-level. Cashier, Blendon's told me about your sub-level plan. Once you sabotage the wall panel, the large group of droids will help us taking the building. All right, so we remember the panel is over here. Let's click it. Then we get up to saying charge. You attach the breaching charge to the wall and link the detonation matrix to your comm link. Once you've returned to the lobby, you can detonate the charge remotely. Okay. Sayonara, guys. I guess we're blowing you to pieces. Okay, first we get a system update that says, safe in the lobby. You take out your comm link and detonate the breaching charge. The building shakes beneath your feet. Some 30 seconds later, an alarm begins to sound. An automated voice announces that the building has been placed into security lockdown. And that's lockdown that as the rebels, we had to circumvent. Agent Kesh says, our droids have taken every level of the HQ before the lockdown came into effect. I've tasked them to wreck everything in sight. Be careful, they'll attack you too. Good. Here's Captain Blendon. Well, that was certainly a big boom. Did the droids get in? Yes, my agents told me that they managed to get in pretty much every level. They're making trouble, to say the least. Pretty wild that just blowing open one hole infects the whole building. But, alright. Blendon says, good to hear. So what's next? I need to find a way to the security lockdown to find a way to get from level to level. That shouldn't be too difficult, says Blendon. Each floor is governed by an overseer. They're the only people with authorization codes that can bypass the lockdown and move between levels. The level's overseen by... This level's overseen by Ekrimius Hask. Let's gonna call him Hask. An incompetent old git. You'll probably find him in his office all the way in the back. I'm just gonna say I'm off. Be careful, this floor may just be offices, but it's still part of HQ. The same defensive measures that are in place on the upper levels are in place down here. There will be no less difficult to get through them. Thanks for warning. I'll keep it in mind. Good luck. Okay, again, those defenses, though, I think are flagged to be rebel-aligned. And I'm not active duty right now. Kesh says, be careful in picking up a series of security turrets ahead of you. You'll need to deal with them before you can move forward. Destroy the security turrets. Why do these look bigger than normal? I don't remember. They weren't this big last time we were in here. Also, I never noticed these two droids up here. Okay, so, yeah, I have to be flagged up to do this quest series. So, I guess let's get to whaling. These guys hurt. Why couldn't I just hack that console? Why do I have to fight him full front, man? This guy's actually kind of hard. These guys hurt. I mean, I know that there was a smarter way of me doing this other than just flagging up in the middle of the room. But you know, hindsight's 20/20. But if someone less prepared than I did the same thing, this fight would be a little scary. All right, Kesh Akon says Overseer Hask has panicked and locked himself in his office. There's a bunch of wing guards taking cover near his room. Wipe them out and take their access codes. Okay. Everything's hostile, so I just gotta find the wing guards. Nothing found, but these are counting, so that's good. Got that one. You found the access code to Overseer Hask's office. Head there, get rid of Hask, and take his authorization code. Can I just go in? No. Sayonara, Overseer Hask. Oops. You take Overseer Hask's authorization code from his corpse. With it, you should be able to make your way up to the next level via the turbo lift. That floor did not take very long. But Blendon said that old wingbag got what was coming to him. Come back to the lobby and head up to the next level. I'm going to stay down here in the lobby. Okay. On the second level now, Blendon says, welcome to the second floor. It's mostly barracks and common facilities up there. Start your task by wiping out the wing guards in the mess hall. Okay. So instead of saving the wing guards in the mess hall, we are destroying them, which I believe it's down this way. Yeah. So normally in the Rebel one, we'd come in here, wipe out these droids, but we want to wipe out these guys. That Wingard's AoE pissed off the droids. That's funny. Luckily, they didn't run into one of my AoEs. But they still want my blood. I still need 2 Wingguards, but there's no more to kill in here. Maybe I can just go kill them somewhere else? Question mark? Like, are there some in here? No. Some in here? Yeah, okay, the ones down here count. I'm like, I don't want to wait for spawns if I don't have to. Lynn says, all right, next, clear out the sleeping quarters. Some of the less combative wing guards are there taking refuge. It's kind of messed up. So the ones that really aren't, have combat descriptions are hiding there. Go get them. Okay. Still gotta defeat 6 more, but there's only 4 in here. Hopefully the some of the ones I defeated earlier respawn before I get to them. Because if not, oops. All right. Defeating the last one, Blendon says there's been a complication. Overseer Mamari Locane office guarded by security droids. You need to destroy them before you can get to the Overseer. Okay, let's go destroy the droids. So Kesh contacts us and says the Overseer apparently destroyed the door controls leading to her office. But there's a control panel in the small electrical closet. Find it to open the door to their office. Also, there's this Death Trooper armor pack back here behind a set of the bushes. I guess I missed this. I don't know if I ever noticed this and picked it up. If I did, forgot about it. But obviously I missed it last time we were in here. Did it this time, though. Let's go to that electrical closet and see about breaking in. Get rid of the technicians working inside the electrical panel closet, then open the room's controls and enter. Okay. All right, we defeated the technicians. Let's get rid of the panel, or hack the panel. Kesh says that's done it. The door to the Overseer's office is open. Go deal with the Overseer and take her authorization code. Okay. Come on, man. Just let me in. It's not open. What are you talking about? Can I just shoot her from here? Well, at least I can do that. Didn't mean to flash her. Don't take that out of context. Well, I can't get in, but I can at least kill her. So there's that. And now she pissed off her own security detail. With Overseer dead, you've acquired her authorization code. You can now proceed to the 3rd floor. Okay. Cash says, before you head up to the 3rd level, we should sabotage the controls for the auxiliary ventilation system that aren't very far from you. Okay. Is it down here? Where? Was it the panel that was in this room? Yeah, he wants me to mess with this. Thank you, droids, for ignoring me. You pry open the ventilation control panel and begin disconnecting and reconnecting wires. After a few minor shocks, you manage to take the ventilation system offline. Why wasn't I wearing proper equipment for that? Whatever. Cash says, good work. The temperature should start to rise steadily. Pretty soon, all the wing guards will be sweating up a storm. Head up to the next level when you're ready. Yeah, getting all the wing guards to sweat will really, show them what for, Cash. That's quite the sabotage. Blendon says the 3rd floor serves as the detention level, so how about we stage a prison break, start by thinning out the number of guards assigned to that level. Okay. Kesh says, I'm picking up a group of our hostile droids nearby. I think they're trying to break into the detention levels control center. Head there too. Are we gonna help them break in, or... I guess we'll find out. Before you can examine the door leading to the control center, you'll need to deal with the surrounding droids so they don't interrupt your work. Okay. Getting a little deja vu here so far from a lot of these quest objectives from the rebel side. I heard the Lego death noise, and I had it spaced out for a second. I was like, wait a second. And then I remember that the April Fool's stuff is still turned on. All right, now we have to hack the access panel to the control center. Last time on the Rebels, I didn't even need to do this. I just clicked the terminal through the wall. Very powerful. The access panel uses Class 18 rotating encryption, very nearly uncrackable, ahead of the droid bay, and I'll get an explanation plan when you get there. Oh, you know what? You know why the turrets are big? I bet it's because of April Fools. They must be an NPC class that got scaled up. As you step into the corridor leading to the droid bay, you inadvertently trip some sort of ambush, get rid of them. That's why these are all huge right now. I was like, what? It finally clicked with me. Wait. I thought I only had 2 turrets left. Are there more than 2 turrets here? There's no way that that one already respawned. Or am I just confused? Oh, I'm just confused because of the model. I thought the right one was shooting at me, but this one's so big, I was just off. Anyways, Kesh says, my plan involves using some of the deactivated droids in this room. Before you can get started, you'll need to deal with the security droids that are active. Clear the room. Okay, I'm on it. Seems a little counterintuitive to destroy all the droids that we're using, but whatever. I guess we have plenty of them. Why the heck is that turret already on me? I am a million miles away from you in a different room, dude. Oh, good. That one droid I destroyed earlier is coming back to haunt me. All right, we defeated the last droid. Kesh says, detention centers like that use one mouse droid as couriers head over to the control terminal and reprogram the mouse droids to make their way to the control center and overload and explode. Okay. So we're using bomb droids, bounty hunter style. Okay, there we go. Click the third option. I'm doing it fast because these enemies are spawning on me. I didn't want to get a shot with a turret. Kesh says that's done it. The wing guard. The wing guards in the control center are running scared. Now that's unlocked, and get their evade inside and free all the prisoners of those cells. Okay, here we go. Wow, now we can get inside this room. I didn't even need to. Blendon says the prisoners are free and they're currently already causing chaos. A group of them are trying to get into the Overseer's office. For that level, you should be able to head inside the Overseer, a Zabrak by the name of Ichthalon in there. Okay. This guy doesn't want to talk to us. These prisoners work fast. There's a group of criminals inside the office. Once you've dealt with the Overseer and taken the code, talk to the leader of the criminals. Persuade him to help you. Okay. Maybe I should have... I didn't realize he was a goalie. Should have opened with Layer Crystal, but... it's fine. We'll be okay. Probably. Ooh, that's a spicy little shock grenade, but you also pissed off the prisoners doing that. Well, at least I'm getting a little help from the prisoners. Not an intended strat, but I'll welcome it. Overseer Ichthalon collapses out to the floor, dead. You reach into his uniform and take his data chip containing the authorization code. Okay. Let's speak to our favorite prisoner who we paid off last time. Oh, he says, you killed the Overseer. That makes me mighty mad. I wanted to be the one to do that. What's to stop me and my boys from killing you and taking this something of yours? Easy. There's no need for violence. Well, at least between you and me, at least. Feel free to be as violent as you want to the Lords of Wingard. Sorry, but he had something I needed. And what's to stop me and my boys from killing you and taking this something of yours? Says the same thing. The one that I guess I was supposed to collect. What have you got against the Wingguards? Why are you attacking them? You're clearly not a prisoner. I got my reasons, but hey, I helped you out. You're not going to tell us what the hell you were doing here and you expect us to help you? Yeah, right. Fat chance. We're out for revenge. Plain and simple. If you get in our way, we'll kill you too. There's no reason to. I'm going to give you 5 seconds before me and my boys jump you. Can't we just... we like to think. Why don't we just... Alright, I'll go. Then get out of here already. Kesh says, so they're not going to help? Regrettable. But I can't say I'm surprised. Anyhow, you've got the Overseas authorization code. Head over to the next floor when you're ready. Okay. Alright, we're on the 4th floor, though, now. Lennon says the 4th floor is made of a medical center for the headquarters. Head on down to the corridor and we'll get started. Okay. Surprise attack. As you enter the corridor, you hear several soft clicks originating from near you. A series of wall panels slide open and security droids emerge from each. Okay, bye. I'm cloaked, so they just didn't do anything. Kesh says some of the Wingguard you encountered previously apparently survived their fights with you. Head to the ward. They're being treated and get rid of them all. Okay. Walk in here. It says, we don't want to arouse suspicion from the medical staff working in the ward. There should be a locker room near the entrance of the ward. See if you can get the appropriate disguise in there. Okay. Disguising yourselves once again. You thought Rebel was less cash? I've done the Rebel one twice. I never tracked the amount of money. There's the robe, by the way. But I feel like I get at least like 12 mil from Rebel. I've never done Imperial before and I haven't tracked it, but I feel like you should get a comparable amount of credits, if not the same. But Blendon contacts and says there should be a storage cupboard on the far end of the ward. All the medical compounds and patients. See if you can get the cupboard without alerting any of the medical staff. I have to stay hidden. I didn't put on a disguise though, like we did earlier, but whatever. This is probably one of those ones where cloaking doesn't help me, so I'm just not gonna even worry about it. You want to avoid the moving white arrows on the overhead maps. So, okay, we've been alarmed. I really didn't want to encounter this quest format again. Based on my review of the previous one, you can tell that I'm not a huge fan of this system. I get what was being done here, but yeah, not my favorite. Can I get between these two? Nope. What kind of bounty hunting are you gonna go, Dookie? You doing carbine, rifle? You gonna get a pet and get weird? kick people to death with your pet. It's gonna take a minute, so this is the perfect time for some chit chat about bounty hunter builds. You're just doing rifle. Motherfucker. What was I supposed to do there? Sit back here and wait till this one comes? Like, I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay, thank God. Kesh says, great. You found the less pain in the locker. Be careful. It's a powerful sedative. If you inject each of the patients with double the recommended dose, they'll be dead in minutes. Okay. Rifle Bounty Hunter is a good classic. Okay, so you made it a, you just need a personal shield generator. You got one for sale. I do not, unfortunately. I don't make personal shield generators, but you should be able to find like one that's capped for like mil or less, or one that's near cap. Just get one with, you know, recharge rate over 80. For PvP, you definitely want to max out those recharge rates. Okay, we finished poisoning the first group, so it's time to move over to the other side and poison the next group, I suppose. It's like eerily quiet in here with the beeping going on. It does give a hospital vibe, so I'll give it that one. Are you gonna get? Do you have your 5-piece yet, Dookie, or do you got to save up for that? For bounty hunters, 5-piece. Your 5-piece jewelry set's pretty important. It's okay if you don't have it, but they'll be on that money. You better use some of those space bucks you got to get some. All right, here's the last tank. I'm going to poison this one. Lennon said you should get out of there before those patients start dying and the staff start wondering why. Head to the rear of the medical complex. Okay. All right, so we're in the maximum treatment ward. The escaped prisoners are causing a little too much chaos. A group of wing guards are attempting to restore order. You'll need to get rid of both groups. Okay, so we just gotta kill all sons of bitches. Who do we start with? I like the objective. Induce chaos by killing more. Okay, well, let's just start down here. Here we go. Not saying don't ever run Hellstorm. If you want to do it, do it. Fuck what other people say. It was just hard because when I was doing a lot of PvP, I was just sliding in with whatever rebels were around. Didn't really have a group I was running with. And because, like, you know, they don't know me as well. They see an officer join the group with, like, if I join a group with something not meta, they just go, oh, you're useless. And they kind of believe for it. And I was just in the thing, like, I just want to PvP and not be bothered. So, like, that's why, you know, I always show up with the Juggernauts set on for my Commando. Or the Rogue set for my Smuggler. I don't want people going to be like, why are you running Gambler? Or whatever. When I was just trying to get a little PvP on, that's all. When you're going off meta, it's a better experience for everybody if you're just in a group of people who, like, know you. Especially if you're running, like, off-meta setups. That's, like, Striker Medic, playing a Jedi at all. I don't need to defeat no more rabble-rousers. You know, maybe I should have waited until my action came back, but Too late. Already in a fight. Okay. Let's defeat some brutes, I guess. Mix it up. Again, they fire flamethrowers out from their butt cheeks. Very good. A really good ability for them to have. How the prisoners get access to flamethrowers? Maybe they're just holding up a can with a lighter. Yeah, that's the joke. Wow, they did it at the same time. They're putting on a light show for me. I'm almost dead. What's another off-meta pick for PvP? Spy, actually. In group PvP, you could argue for a buff Spy, but... meh. A lot of groups don't really, like, go out of their way to ask for a Spy. Part of the reason the meta is so limiting in this game when it comes to PvP is because there's no other form of PvP than just really, like... hey, everybody, PvP's going on, then you get, like, a bunch of people showing up, and it's just a blob. Yes, there's battlefields, but very, very few people actually get to run battlefields, because you basically have to have 8 people, and then 8 other people to agree to queue at the same time. They're going to fight the queue. But Blendon says you should head to the Overseer's office now. You're looking for a woman named Leela Tauvek. Okay. Other way. Yeah. Got her. Overseer Leela and her guards are like dead. Her guards? Anyways, you kneel down to retrieve the Overseer's authorization code from a body. Cash says good work. Head up to the next level when you're ready. Okay. Up to the level 5? Level 5. I like how the droids that jumped us despawned already. They're just kind of like, oh, well. Back into the walls with us. On level 5 now. Blendon says, welcome to the communication center for HQ. Wow, you're such a good guide, Blendon. There's a holonet transceiver in the communication center just not far from you. Go and destroy that first. Okay. I don't know why this looked different for a second. Kill Wingguard technicians. Kesh says, get rid of the technicians working the transceiver. Once they're dead, you're going to reprogram the transceiver to broadcast false and misleading messages. Okay. It's real life. I don't know why I had to defeat 5 of them, but it's actually defeat 10. I'm like, oh, okay. It's a bigger number than I thought. Well, I guess I did clear the room, which I suppose is the intention here, so. Kesh says, all right, start by opening up the panel on the western wall. That is the western wall. It contains the wiring that powers the transceiver's transmitter module. Okay. Cash continues saying silurium nitrate-based wiring. Good to know. All right, now slice into the... You're such a fucking nerd. Slice into the holonet transceiver's control panel. I need to get a look at the communications protocols the Wingguard have encoded. Excuse me, sir. I need to... Or ma'am. I need to use this. Kesh says, you're going to have to modify the input patterns for the transceiver. The first thing we need is the administrator's access code, so head to the administrator's workstations to find one. Okay. You'll need to kill the administrators until you find one with the valid code. Well, found one. I guess I don't need to kill all of them, but I already kind of pissed them off, so whatever. Cash says, all right, next we need a blank programming data card. There should be a whole container of them in the server room. Sending you the location now. Didn't need to kill all of them. Got them on the first one, but whatever. Yep. Bye. Alright, in the server room, clear the server room, kill all the escaped criminals, the rogue maintenance droids, and the Wingguard officers. Okay. Well, I guess let's start with the officers since they're in the back corner. Oh, there's the container. I just can't access it yet. Because apparently I have to do some murdering first. These two wing guards aren't attackable. They're just kind of vibing. Interesting. I know I haven't finished defeating wing guards, but I just figured, well, they're near the thing I need to click on later, so I might as well get them last. Just need to kill 2 more droids. Wow, I can't walk around this table. Oh, I can on the other side. Never mind. Alright, so now I just need to defeat 5 more criminals and 5 more officers. And again, the Avatar station, the Black Scale Guard is here still. I really wish I knew what was causing this guy to be here. You guys would be so dead if I had any action. Where'd that guy get a grenade? Alright, let's finish off these wing guards. Cache contacts, as it says. There's a desk in the far corner. The container of the programming data cards should be over there. Go grab one. Desk? I mean, I guess that's a desk from a certain point of view. Cache says, now reprogram the data on the data card. I'm transmitting a copy of those parameters, but you'll need to copy them into the data card at one of the computer terminals in the main communications room. Get going. Okay, so we gotta go to a different room now. All right, here's the main communications room. Very tall ceilings. Watch out. Activate a group of turrets. Defend yourself. Okay. And by defend myself, it's like, oh, you better kill him. Alright, we have to use the primary computer terminal, which is towards the back, past more turrets. Cool. These turrets have a really big aggro range, so I'm just gonna just start the fight. Because I have the feeling they're gonna try and just kill me immediately. Oh, hey. Did that guy just drop threat? Going on? Why are you droids so indecisive of whether or not you want to secure the area or not from me? That droid was like, what if I just jiggle? I did not save you from the scrap pile. Just please, God, give me some action. Okay, we can finally, I guess I could have cloaked there, but whatever. Primary computer terminal, go. Blend in contacts as and says before you head back to the holonet transceiver, kill the overseer Brancho in his office to take his authorization codes. Okay. Brancho must go. Dude's got a pretty swanked out office. I guess he's really into hunting because he's got, what is that, the bantha skin rug. He's got like that old trophy giveaway that they gave out to like certain people on some EU server or something on live. I don't remember. It's got some stalker pistol horn. You got the crate head. Might be the ancient crate head trophy. Lava flea. Yeah, the Kashyyyk stalker armor set. Well, anyways, we're gonna kill him now, so. If we're gonna have these binocs. He's pretty strong. He got some HP on him. I think we'll be fine though. Yo, you got killing spree? Yeah, he does. Oh, he healed a little bit. What a bitch. With Overseer Brancho finally dead, you reach down and take his authorization code from his corpse. Okay. You actually took out Brancho? I'm very impressed. Head back to the holonet transceiver and do whatever it takes. Wherever it is Kesh wants you to do there. Yeah. You know, he was tough enough for him. Like, you know, I believe that he got these hunting trophies himself. He didn't mess around. Unfortunately, due to our factional standing, I think all these technicians are going to try and kill me anyways, but... Kesh says, all right, insert the data card. You programmed it into the card slot in the control panel. No. And the 6th level. Okay, up to the 6th level we go. Cash says, great work. We're done with the 5th. Since you've already grabbed the Overseer's code, you can head up to the next level when you're ready. All right, on to the next level of 6, we get the Imperial Trooper chestplate and leggings, some cash money, and then we get called again to say, welcome to the 6th floor, air traffic control. Let's start by taking their sensors offline. Okay. All right, we're in ATC server room. We got, of course, kill the guards, the technicians, and the sensor technicians. Because apparently there's computer technicians and sensor technicians in here. But yeah, Kesh says there's a group of workers inside the sensor room. Get rid of them. Once they're dealt with, destroy the sensor nodes. I don't need any more sensor technicians. You could have lived if you didn't shoot me, dude. Fuck him, just hit all of them. Clear them out of here. Alright, so now I have to access all the sensor nodes, having defeated those guards. Here's 1. 2. Don't look at me like that, man. 3. Cash says now for the backups. They'll see only what we want them to see. Head to this location, I'll walk you through the process. Okay. Kill the security droids. Wow. I'm getting deja vu from this process. Looks like the Wing Guard haven't set up a group of droids to guard the backups. Get rid of them, then we'll work on the backup sensor nodes. Alright, we defeated the last security droid. Now we have to deal with all the backup terminals. Kesh says to do it quickly. I'll do it at my pace. You guys are micromanaging me. I don't like it. Oh, good. And they're already respawning. I was like, should I go across the room and defeat the droids on that side first, since these are all 3-second channels? I'm like, nah, it'd be fine. Or this one guy is still here for some reason. Did I miss him? Nah, they're respawning. Gosh, that's great work. Now you just need to head to the main control room on that floor and find out what frequency the sensors transmit on. Okay, on my way. Here we are in the main control room. We destroy rogue maintenance droids. And there are more turrets. Cool, great. Stop swimming in the table. That's not what you're supposed to be doing as droids. Probably. Wait, I have to defeat 15 droids? I guess I'll have to go back into the hallway, because there's certainly not 15 in here. My kingdom for some action. I was so greedy. I didn't know how good I had it as an officer. Questing. Let's destroy rogue maintenance droids. Do these guys count as rogue maintenance droids? No, I didn't think they would. So I have to kill 15, but there's only 8 in here. I have an idea to maybe... Oh, I guess they're already respawning. I was gonna say I can go back down to the first floor, kill droids down there, and then come back up. Because 2 rounds of 8 will be enough. Get out of here. Or the turret respawned. Do you think the turret has a shorter respawn rate than the droids? Actually, I think it does. Because I'm pretty sure I defeated... No, never mind. I was like, I thought I defeated some droids before the turret. Guess I'm misremembering. Now we have to wait for respawns. Like I said, I could probably run down about to the bottom floor, but it doesn't look like the respawn's that long. I feel like by the time I get on the bottom floor and come back... Yeah, okay, the turrets have a shorter respawn than the maintenance droids. That makes sense. But some of these maintenance droids seem to be spawning faster than others. Or maybe they just wander further from their spawn nodes than I think they do. So I'm like, why are droids on this side of the table already respawning when Whatever. It doesn't matter. Me understanding the system won't make it any more efficient. All right, we defeated the last droid. Now I have to deal with the ATC terminal that says you log out of this frequency. It's being encrypted. That's not good. We have discovered that the overall frequency used for the sensor net is a midpoint between an upper band emission frequency and a lower band emission frequency. A thorough examination of the lower and upper bands might determine what the frequency is. Is this a puzzle? Upper band emission. Remember that the 5 frequencies comprise of upper band emissions. This is a frequency which is tied to the sensor system. Display. Frequencies are 101.2. Oh, it puts it in the chat for me. Right, because it's a chat. It's a dialogue. Oh, come on, man. Check the 101. Try another. Check the one. Check that one. The 107. Nope, gotta try another. 109. Try another. 113. This is the one you're looking for. It's the upper band emission frequency for the air traffic control sensor net. Now you just need to find the lower band of emissions frequency in order to determine the midpoint frequency. Okay. Lower band frequency, 908. Nope. Apparently 910 works. It's the lower band frequency emissions. Now you have both the frequencies. You should be able to determine the midpoint frequency of the controls of the overall sensor. Calculate. It's been a while since school. I don't ever remember calculating frequencies in school. I guess I didn't take that class. Then again, this is Star Wars school, so who knows what the hell that looks like. Log off the terminal and frequency and speak with Agent Kesh. Frequency 512.2. Got it. Excellent. Thanks. I'll slice in remotely and work. The thing that you have left to do is get the overseer's code from this level. Go to the control room and I'll blend and calm you. And of course, at least this turret waited politely for me to finish before shooting me in the face. Alright. I had to destroy the turrets and guards first. Dude, this is my failure. He said, got it. Excellent, thanks. I'll slice from really work my magic. The only thing that's left to do is to get the overseer's code for the level. Get out of the comm room, and I'll have Blended calm you. I got out of the comm room, but then Blended never calmed me. It just updated this. I mean, it's still my failure to read, but at least I can't say that the writing was The writing wasn't gaslighting me. It just... The thing that I was waiting for didn't happen, so then I just assumed to do another thing. Okay. Blending contacted us. Talk about the interruption. Anyhow, your agent told me to get in touch about the overseer for that level. A Twi'lek woman named by Karana Cole. Her office isn't far. Yeah, I already murdered her once. Wait, a Twi'lek woman? I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't look like a Twi'lek to me. With Overseer Chronicle finally dead, you reach down and take authorization code from her corpse. Cash says, great work. We're done with this floor. Head on up to the next one. So apparently the turrets and security interrupted Blendon's comm. That's why Blendon didn't call me and tell me what to do. But they were already there. It's not like they jumped me. So that's why I was confused. Either way, we're now on the 7th floor. 7th floor of 10. This floor is mostly offices. Could you head to my office and wipe my work terminal? There's potentially incriminating stuff on there that I want to be rid of. Okay. I don't have versus shots. So you all remember when I was running through here, we found one terminal that, like, had a name on it? Yeah, that's this guy's terminal. I don't remember exactly where it is, so I just did /target Blendon, or /target captain, and it targeted his terminal for me. So, yeah. Save some time for me running up and down these spaces again. Found Blendon's office block. Desk must be in some here, so yeah, here it is. I probably have to drop camo for this, unfortunately. Ordinarily, we keep this incriminating stuff to use again, blend in if he betrays us, but we need him for now. Make your way to the other captain's offices on that level and wipe their terminals. Are you kidding me? I still have to do the gauntlet of click 10 terminals. Ugh. All right, everybody, it's your favorite time again. Burrito's walk and talk. As I go through all of these empty offices and click terminals again. Pretty sure I got this collectible last time, but let's double check. Yeah. See another terminal over there. I'm also looking for something else. That's why I've been going into these cubbies. There's something here that I missed last time we were in here. So I'm trying to see if I could spot it this time. I still may or may not, because I'm just kind of like doing brief glimpses. But I figured if you're going to make me walk all this again, I might as well try and find the other thing. I'm missing 3 terminals, by the way. Which is more that's in this next pod. So I skipped a pod at some point, which is going to make me cry. I thought some of these are supposed to have 2, but I haven't really found one with 2. Okay. I am missing 2. Time for a sprint stim. Which ones did I skip? Maybe it's these first 2. Maybe I passed those because Blendins was in the middle and I went up. Maybe I didn't go down. Yeah, I'm not checking cubbies anymore. I'm just skimming for names. Like, how did I miss 2? Like, here's Blendins. Okay, so I came in this one. Then I went across, right? This isn't... I mean, it's... I think I've made it very obvious this is not my favorite part of Bespin. Like, floor 6 and up just feel unfinished. Like, for the headquarters. It just feels incomplete. Or, like, if you were gonna do this, like, why make it so big? Like, that's my point. Like, if you're gonna have me run through offices, you're gonna make the offices really small. And so if it's just a floor where I run around and click stuff, it's fine. I'm not in it for that long. I'm just like, you know, okay, click that. But I feel like I was supposed to be in here for longer doing other things. Like, the space got modeled out, but then there wasn't time to fill it. And this is even worse, because, like, the only movement speed increase I have is Burst of Shadows. Which, even with the cooldown reduction, because the duration's what, 30 seconds? It's like 30 seconds. And even with that, it's like not even half the cooldown. Like, this cooldown is still like 2 minutes on this thing or something. Yeah, I think the reduced cooldown is still 2 minutes. And sprint stim's 15, so you're not going to see me popping that again. So this definitely felt faster with an officer. Because I was able to go in more places. Because it's pretty easy to see the terminals because of I have object names on, right? So I can't be missing them. I was just in this one. Where the hell didn't I go? There's got to be like a set of them that I just didn't go into. Is there like some further south that I missed? That I'm forgetting about? That must be it, right? There's no way. Well, because last time we did this, I said like, oh, I didn't have to even go on all the cubbies. Like, I don't even think I went to this like one of these furthest northern ones. So there's something I'm missing. It must be down here somewhere, right? Like, this is a technician room that I'm probably gonna have to go in here and do some killing later. Yep. Dude, going to Blendin's terminal ruined me. Okay, there's one in here. Leave me alone. Can't kill you yet. Okay, there's one in here. Gesh says, great work. Next, we need to break into the office of Lobot, Calrissian's aide. Head to his office and let me get a look at the security protocols Lobot uses. Well, Lobot's got some Android stuff in him, so... Cash says, not a chance of cracking these security protocols. There's an electrical junction nearby. Same location now. He's like, nope, can't do it. Just go sabotage the junction. Okay. So much for all that sick ISB swag you flex on us all the time. One of those technicians should have some electrical tools, kill a few of them, and see if you can't find a set. Okay. More murder. Here we go. Yeehaw. Says, alright, one of the technicians... Oh, wait. Now an update. Now we gotta do the wall panel thingy. After that, it says, you follow the steps... You follow the steps Cash walked you through and rewire the panel. A few moments after you finish, the entire electrical grid sparks and pops. The lights dim before eventually returning to full illumination. If Kesh was right, Lobot's office will have unlocked when the grid surged. Head back and check if that's the case. Okay. Can we get in now? Kesh does great work. Head inside and start a download from Lobot's work terminal. I like how these are all just kind of like scaled down bookcases. Lobot, what are you keeping in here? Oh, that's a display case for one of his headsets, I guess. He also has a weapon augmentation in here. Very cool, Lobot. What are you crafting? Oh no. Cash says, watch out. Lobot's detected your intrusion. Wing guards are coming and hold them off until you can download the information. Oh no. Not more of the things that we already killed a million of. Gotta wait 40 more seconds. I also like how that is like decoration back here is a billion terminals, a chair that's not near any terminals, and then more tiny bookcases that are stretched to be wide. Can I sit in this chair? No. Oh yeah, there we go. I am now Lobot. See, even Beasley agrees. Kesh says, that's it. We've got the information we need. You need to get to Kex Korama's office now and kill him before he can get away. Okay, why is he trying to get away? Because of the security that went off from us trying to do that? Overseer Kurama collapses to the ground, dead. You kneel down and take the data chip containing his authorization code from his body. Okay. Great work. You continue to astound with your work. We're done with this floor. Head to the next floor when you're ready. Okay. Well, I guess at least they're teaching positive affirmation in ISB, because Kesh does give a lot of it. I appreciate that, at least. That or it's just reflexes for him to bootlick. Alright, Blendon says, welcome to the databanks and records. You're going to wipe it, all of it, every single file. Okay. Find the control nexus. Can you just tell me where it is? Why do you not... What do you mean find the control? Where is it? This floor is huge, dude. You can't just tell me to go do the thing. You gotta tell me where it is, man. Don't do this to me. It's in one of these, like, middle rooms, right? It's like a terminal in one of these middle rooms. Right? Please? Wait, what the fuck? Why did that happen? Cashier, log on to the information terminal when you have dealt with the guards around here. What? What information terminal? I have to kill Records Keeper and the security droids. Okay. Give me my action back. I feel like the Nexus is... The terminal that I need is in, like, one of these hallways. Like, I don't have to go down the bookcase row. God, I hope not. They're probably gonna make me anyways. Okay, now I have to access the main terminal, which is here, apparently. Cash says, alright, head to each wing and wipe them one by one. Alright. Walking. Here we go again. This waypoint's making me nervous. I'm wondering if I have to go to that one first. I don't think I do. If I do, oh man. No, you don't. Okay, cool. Just gonna ignore combat. I'm not even gonna bother cloaking. I think I could burst the shadows out of here to the next area though. So there's that at least. You know, I always thought like Spy would have a better like base traversal because of Burst of Shadows. But I just, you know, before coming back and playing Spy, I forgot exactly how long this cooldown is for this ability. It is definitely nice, especially because you can use it while cloaked. So, you know, it's a great get out of trouble or rush into trouble, you know, whatever you want it to be. Um, but in terms of just A to Bing while questing, it's just not that good. Yeah, 30 seconds was about not even a quarter of the time it takes, man. Like, I know Scatter and Charge aren't the fastest, but they have a very long duration, so they last a long time. And then once I got the general's aspect set, then they last even longer and their cooldowns are reduced, so it's even more uptime. So Bespin felt a lot faster on my officer just because I had a higher base movement speed A to Bing. Where this, I just get a burst of speed every, like, 3 minutes or something. And that's, again, I have the expertise to reduce the cooldown already by 2 minutes. Like, we've been in the Wingguard HQ for so long that my 2-hour med buffs are almost done. I have 9 minutes left. Like, for comparison, when we did this with my officer, I think my med buffs are like 15 minutes left on them, like around there. My med buffs are almost gone, and we're still only on floor 7. And that's mostly just due to how long it takes you to A to B in here. Like, I think the only way I'm ever going to do this on my commando is if I do this with somebody who's an officer. Just so they can drag me around. Because, man, if I had to do this without any form of base movement speed increase, even with, like, Akragam or, like, you know, go with the flow with Entertainer buff, this would still just be hell. Just because of how much downtime there is between doing thoughtful activities. Like, when we were in that terminal earlier down on floor, I think it was 6, and we had to figure out the frequency, it was like, all I was doing was clicking through dialogue boxes. Like, there was no puzzle there. It was just clicking through until I got the output that I needed. Which I get it for, like, storytelling purposes, and then maybe someone wanted to flex their frequency calculation skills or something. Fine, whatever, but did it sell me the fantasy of being a saboteur? I guess? I didn't really do anything. I just clicked boxes until it was finished. But I guess there was some discovery in it. I don't want to be too hard and nitpicky on it. I'm just kind of like... I don't know. I didn't really feel like I did anything. Especially since I had to kill 15 of those maintenance droids, and there was only like 8 in that room. So I was just sitting there forever, waiting to kill the prerequisite number of droids, and then then I had to, like, keep clicking through these terminals. I was like, no, that's not it, try it again. And I was just like, okay, sure, dude. I just had the realization, I don't think there's any Wookiees on Bespin outside of Marina and the Rebel storyline. That one in the cantina and Elior in the hotel kitchen. I think those are the only Wookiee NPCs I've seen on the entirety of Bespin. It's not like there should be more Wookiees or anything. I was just like, huh. I was like kind of thinking about it when I was running through. I'm like, you know, none of the NPCs in here are Wookiees. And I'm like, wait, how many Wookiees are on Bespin? I'm like, oh, not that many. Which I guess you could argue makes sense. I'm just like, huh, just kind of like something I noticed. I know this is the combat everyone loves to see. I can't make it go any faster. Like, I have Burst of Shadows back, but if I cloak, I'm gonna have to decloak when I get to the 3rd one. So I want to save it to run back. That'll probably be better use than us using it to run over a single room. If I were to start running stuff as spy, I'd change my expertise. Obviously, drop the Burst of Shadow stuff, pick up the Resonance. I'd have to grab a point from somewhere, though. I guess the easiest one would be to take out ACR, which I guess if you're running with a group, probably don't need the 4 out of 4 ACR reduction. But for solo questing, especially without, you know, the Razor Cat set, or I think Ghost does it too, or Assassins, or I guess maybe they all do it. They give you an action cost reduction. Heroism doesn't give me that same benefit, but again, I'm like, I don't really feel like investing in a spy set when... Okay, with that last one, we finished that sabotaging, and now we gotta go click the main information terminal again. Cash says, great work. The purge is underway. I know what he means. It's just funny. Track down the overseer for that level. Apparently, it's the guy by the name of Morka S. Okay. I think he's in the room right over here, so... Yeah. I purged your data files, so now it's time to purge you. Mokra slowly crumples to the floor. As he collapses, you reach out and pick his data chip from his belt. Okay. Up to the 9th floor we go. At the 9th floor, Blendon says, welcome to the armory. Head to the ammunition stockpile to get started. He doesn't specify how to get started. But then I see kill escape criminals. I'm like, okay, well, I guess that tells me everything I need to know. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to try and finish this without going back and grabbing meds, because we're not that far from being done. But I don't really want to run all the way back to Tat, get meds, then run back. So we're just going to try and get through without med buff, the very end without med buffs. Just to stay on your toes, head into the ammo room, get rid of the wing guards inside, and then destroy all the boxes of ammunition you can find. Okay. Can you come out of the box? Can I hit you with my rifle carbine? Okay, there we go. I was like, please move out. Okay, so now I have to defeat the caches. I guess this is why there's more than one ammunition cache in here, because in the Rebel one, I think you'll have to click on one. But in this one, clearly, we need 6, so I guess that's why there's more than one in here. Makes sense. Because I think I said it during the Rebel one, I was like, if I only need to click 1, why is there a bunch in here? I guess this is why. Cash says, great work. Next step, head to the blaster storage room. Same process as the ammo stockpile room. Clear the room, then destroy everything you can find. Okay. In the blaster storage room, kill all sons of bitches. Alright, time to destroy the blaster racks. Let's go down the line so I don't skip any of them. Cash says good work. Now I had to where they store their explosives to get rid of the guards inside. Then grab a case of breaching charges. I think this is the order that this quest was presented in the Rebel as well. I don't know why. Like, we were in the room across from this room that we're going to, right? Why didn't we just go there second? But whatever. It appears a group of escaped criminals have gained control of this explosives in this room and are attempting to assemble an improvised bomb. Isn't that okay? Isn't that like what we want them to do? Isn't that why we kind of like release them? Get out of the box. Thank you. At least these guys are melee, so they'll chase me. Get out of the box, please. Can I just hit him with a cloud? Yeah, okay. At least Venomous ploy, like, still hits them. This guy's only partially in the box, so I guess I can just tap him. Okay, there we go. There's the last one. Now we can get the breaching charges. Great, those will come in handy. Now head to the lockers where the wing guards keep their suits of armor. Get rid of anyone in the room, then destroy every set of armor you come across. Okay. Apparently we have to kill 10 security droids just cuz, so let's do it. It's funny, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting a little tired of the Lego death sound. I don't know what it is. It's obviously like, I think this sounds funny, and I didn't mind it playing the Lego game. I don't know, maybe this is not as funny anymore. Destroying the lockers now. There's the first one. Here's the second one. Here's the third one. Or, yep, yeah. Yeah, dropping all my studs playing right now. Oops, all my studs. Cash says that'll do is sending you to the location of the Overseer's office now. You're looking for a young man named Errado. He shouldn't be too difficult to find. Okay. I don't know why I cloaked. Force of habit. The camouflage doesn't really help you as much here as it was doing like in the Imperial theme park for me, because these areas are so big and the enemies typically stay confined in their rooms. They just generally drop threat on their own. See? I don't have to do anything. There he goes. Kesh says you've done it. You found the last authorization code. You can finally reach the control room on the next floor. Well done. Head on up and let's finish this. Alright, we're on the 10th floor. Never mind, I went down. I forgot that you have to click this terminal. Alright, going into the 10th floor. Alright, we get contacted by Blendin. He says, the control room's in total lockdown. I'm talking to your agent while you're at the moment coming up with a plan. Give us a minute. Message, as you put away your comm link, you see a group of wing guards, droids and turrets in the room ahead. Fight your way through them. I'm gonna take the turrets out first because they're gonna want to kill me from wherever I am in the room. I'm glad that it took so long to get through here that I... Oh. Okay, bye. Like I was saying, I'm so glad it took me so long to get through here that my med buffs are now worn off. And now I have to deal with this shit. Okay. Barely got out of that one. I probably should have popped avoid damage, but... Sav Kakamar. We need to have a medic. Alt buff you. You don't have medic heroic stuff, but it's better than nothing. Thanks, I appreciate it. The problem isn't access to the buffs. I can go to the Bespin Cantina and go get my meds back really fast, but the problem is I have to leave this instance and then leave another instance and then go out, then go all the way there. It's not like finding a meta to get this buff hard. It's just I'm right now in an instance inside an instance on Bespin, which I can't easily ITV out of like you can other planets. So it's just mostly like, yeah, I could do it. It'd be inconvenient. Also, side note, glad I didn't get death blown there. I could also pop my biofocus crystal, but I'm almost through it. I feel silly doing it. Luckily, I don't think all these enemies should jump me anymore. Never mind. Wait, why is there a giant security droid that's level like 91? Why is there just a random level 91 security droid among all the 90s? I forgot the turrets have a short respawn timer. I'm just gonna try and muscle through this. Running out of action. I'm not gonna cloak unless I start getting pulled by everything. I think the problem is when you aggro the turrets, everything gets pissed too. Because if you notice, if I hit these guys, I don't really care comparatively, right? But as soon as I hit the turret, they all jump me. Okay, I guess I'll take this level 91 out. I still don't know why there's this random level 91 here. Hopefully it's not a boss. Yeah. Hopefully I don't have to slay this later. No, okay, cool. Just count for that. Don't you run away from me. Nope. Just not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna cloak. Okay, let me get out of combat. Okay, running in here, they just drop immediately. That's would have been good to know. Anyways, Kesh contacted us and said, sorry to keep you waiting, but it looks like you kept yourself occupied. We've come up with a plan to get through the blasters. Head to the first one, I'll explain when you get there. See the access panels besides the door. There's one next to each door. Good luck. That's all he says. Good luck. And... wait. That's not what the... That's not the terminal I need to click? Why is it... Is there anything more you can do to the terminal? Oh, it says find the blast doors. Okay, had to go out and in again. Blast door 1. Love this one. Love this one. This one's very fun. We'll just do this like we did last time. Don't have time to figure it out. There's this fun story. There's this same puzzle in the Avatar platform. And one time I was running the Avatar hard mode, and the group lead wasn't confident on the terminal stuff, so I was doing it. And I got to the terminal that has the same puzzle, and I totally forgot that was a thing. And so I just did this, and I did it in like 4 clicks. So I was like, cool. Crisis averted. I know there's a logic here. I just don't care. As long as you're just not flipping the same one over and over again, you'll eventually figure it out. Trial and error, baby. See? This again has a 30-minute timer. I'm sure this puzzle's not even that hard. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a fairly simple logic puzzle. If you flip that, then that one flips and whatever. But the amount of time it would take me to, like, figure out each one, just, you know. Why not just do this? Why not just do this? Why do anything else? Just had to click the first one on that one. Cool. Love it when it's easy. Cash says you've done it. The only thing you need to worry about is blowing yourself up when you set those charges on the reinforced blast door. Head there and I'll calm you again. Plant charge. Apparently I'm doing it on the servo panel, not the servos itself, but whatever. Cash says we can blow the door itself off, but it's risky. Risk is too high. Instead, you're going to blow the hydraulic servos that are keeping the door closed with the servos, and the door will open and admit you. Okay, let's go run back and find a save location. It should all seem very familiar to everybody if you have done the Rebel one or you see me do the Rebel one. There it is. The control room, like how the explosion happens at our feet. The control room is the beating heart of the Wing Guard's headquarters, and you've just blown open their front door. They'll be waiting for you with all their defenses primed. Be extremely careful and kill them all. I have to kill 15 officers and 15 droids and 6 turrets. I've regretted switching to spy all of a sudden. Okay, here we go. Dude, if everything aggroes me when I jump this turret, I swear. Okay, good. Wait. Security droids, not rogue maintenance droids. I was like, wait a second, hold on. That's not right. Who's shooting me? Oh, good, the turret from across the room. Perfect. Don't know why I activated that. Didn't have ambush ready. Oh, well. I think the problem that I'm having mentally here is, again, Officer just spoiled me for solo, like, questing. I didn't have to wait for action ever. Once I got to level 85, I had so much movement going on. I had tons of AoE. Never, you're like, go kill 24 dudes? Easy, I got you. But this one I have to kill 36 enemies, and the only AoE is a tiny fart that doesn't always apply a dot, but at least does a tiny amount of ticking damage. So, hallelujah, I guess. I've had friends recommend me you should do, like, when I was first planning this like 1 to 90 series, they're like, you should do Spy. Spy's like the most fun I ever had, solo leveling, etc., etc. Which I see the appeal, having done the Imperial theme park as Spy. Being able to like cloak by a lot of the threats is actually kind of fun sometimes. But that's at like level 90 when I don't need XP. But then, to be fair, I really never need XP while we were leveling anyways. I was always so over-leveled by the amount of like quest rewards we were getting that I really wasn't getting XP from slaying anything. So being able to cloak by a bunch of them actually probably would have been fine for the XP gain curve. But the problem is Spy is very taxing on your action. And again, there's just no AoE. Just Venomous Ploy. That's it. Which, when do you get Venomous Ploy? Like, the one I use is obviously level 74, but 38? Yeah, that makes sense. That's when a lot of professions get AoEs. Not all of them, just a good number of them. So yeah, you're going a long time with like 0 AoE. Which is like, man, that's hard. For me, patience-wise. Because I get to be like, why? Like, commandos get grenades before level 10 or at level 10. They just have so much base AoE, and then they got the counter effect of sweeping fire until they get their rocket launchers, the heavy weapons, and then they just have passive AoE all the time. Okay, I need to defeat 3 more droids and guards, because apparently there just wasn't enough as a base number. So yeah, anyways. I, again, understand the appeal of Spy. There's definitely some quests I probably could have saved a little bit of time because of Cloak. I wouldn't have to slay everything in my path, but I think the amount of time that you'd be saving cloaking by things, you're losing on just not being able to kill as many targets as quickly. I mean, even in, like, mitigating the action question, right? Officers got AoEs out the wazoo. It takes a while to get one of those AoEs. I think it's a level 38 also just to get 1 AoE. But by the time you're like mid to upper level, you got 4 AoEs that are all very good. And then if you go melee, you can get a 5th AoE even sooner than that. If you go down the right expertise tree in that way. But Kesh, satisfied with our slaughtering, says, only one thing left to do. Kill Overseer Kikaran Yaris. With the code, you can log onto the primary security terminal, activate Isolation Protocol 1, and that will be that. All right, here's Yaris's office. Let's take him out. He's level 88, 121k. That's weaker than the hunting champion we defeated earlier. So it should be all right, but I'll pop layer for the memes, and I'll pop binoculars for the memes. Let's go. Preparation's not ready, so we're not going to worry about that one. And here he goes. Come on, just die. Basically got you there. Yep, there he goes. Overseer Yaris, the final Overseer, collapses dead for the last time. Dead. For the last time, you ruffle through the corpse of the Overseer and take their authorization code. Punctuation there was very important. I should have observed it better, because that sentence would have sounded completely different if I did not correct myself. All right, let's access the primary security terminal. Please no get mad at me. I just want to end this. Yes, activate the... Can do it, Cloaked. It's fine. Code accepted. Welcome, Yaris. Activate it. Intrusions report on all levels. Multiple critical systems disabled. Multiple non-critical systems compromised. Fatalities report on all levels. Multiple escapes report on detention level. 112 other issues report. Please input command. IPO. Warning, multiple crisis reports report within headquarters. Enacting IPO will prevent emergency responders from responding to said crises and rendering assistance. Headquarters personnel will also be unable to leave or confirm. Return to lobby. That's it. We did it. We activated the Isolation Protocol 1, and we've caused a lot of chaos on the way. Let's return to the lobby, where I'm guessing we have to speak with the captain, so well, let's head that way. Right, I forgot that ejecting puts you outside both instances, so now I have to go back into the main one. Didn't mean to avoid damage, but maybe I'm trying to avoid mental damage. I'm like, no, must preserve psyche. All right, yep, we gotta speak to Captain Belden, who says, you actually did it. You fought through the whole HQ, security droids and auto turrets, and the wing guards and escape criticals. You really, really did it. You expect me to fail? I never do. Ellipses, blending. Sorry, I'm just blown away. Right, well, we're done here, and I don't feel like getting locked in Isolation Protocol 1 begins, which should be any second now. That's kind of awkward considering we just came in from the outside, but... Blended says, right, neither am I. I'm heading back to the cantina. I don't know what you should do. Probably just let your agent handle that. I'm sure I'll see you again sometime. Till we meet again, Captain. See you around. We get the Bespin Wingguard speeder, Cloud City hologram. Cash contacts us and says, Wingguard headquarters just went in lockdown. Thanks to the Isolation Protocol. Well done. Come back to base. We'll discuss the next phase of the plan in person. And that is the end of Act 3, which is the second time we've now completed Wingguard headquarters in this series. As a little show of proof. There it is. Imperial Story Act 3 badge. Let's get out of Wingguard headquarters. Alright, so that was Wingguard headquarters. We sabotaged this entire structural building. Very cool. My review after doing it twice, as I basically said earlier, I feel like floors 6 through 9 kind of feel a little unfinished. Maybe 6 through 8's more appropriate. But playing the Imperial side was interesting because I've never done it before, and it's, yeah, definitely you go in here first, sabotage everything as a rebel, then you'd come in and clean up the mess that went on. I would definitely recommend that if you're going to do this solo, just be prepared for how long it takes. And in fact, if you get to like floor 6, 7, and you get a little exhausted of running around, just take a break, finish it later. It's not going anywhere. You can stop at any time. I would even recommend bringing friends if you have any friends you want to do this with. That would probably help, motion through it a little bit more positively. I know I got a little hard on it again once I got to floor 7, but it's just such a big floor, man. What a wasted office space. they're spending so much money on not using lightnings in space. Where is everybody? Whatever. Yeah, bad joke. But anyways, that's it for Act 3 of Imperial Bespin. Next time we'll do Act 4, which will be threatening Lando's friends. I don't know. So we'll have to see what that narratively is. But thanks again, everybody, and see you next time.